Welcome to Comfort Time with Aunty Yunike, where we tell testimony stories. Today's story is traditional healers. I'm sure we have all seen traditional healers mushrooming everywhere. They are targeting the men. Yes, to some extent the women, but mostly the men. And since this is touching the men, we decided we should call Mr. Nelson Banda from Men's Network back to come and explain what's going on with the men.
No.
Mr. Banda, you're welcome to Comfort Time once again.
Thank you very much. It's always nice to be here and to talk about the issues that affect men and boys. So,
And our society at large.
Yeah, and our society at large. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, we've seen traditional healers everywhere. They're giving their numbers, they're giving what their medicines is doing. I've seen some, they say 7 days or 7 hours. And then we're thinking, what is all this about?
Yeah.
And for them to be there all the time means they actually have people who are buying from them. Otherwise, we would have seen them close up.
Yeah.
So what is going on? What have you had a chance to discuss with the men?
Yeah, in our conversations that we have with men, we discuss quite a number of issues, and some of the issues that we discuss with the men are quite sensitive. We talk about sexuality and things that some men are not able to discuss with their partners, but they would want to discuss with their male friends, fellow men in their own spaces. And one of the things that we've also noted is the issue of traditional medicine. And if you look around most of the central business districts in Lusaka, you find that there are posters on almost everywhere. There are traditional healers who are pasting posters encouraging men to take traditional medicine. And the one unfortunate thing is that most of these traditional healers are from East African countries. If you look at the names that they have,
yes,
they have got East African names and they have got Zambian numbers, mobile numbers. So which means that they have set up permanent residence here
in Zambia,
which we must also be alert to the fact that how do they come into the country? Okay, but what we're basically raising the concern is the medicine which they are selling, advertising,
advertising and selling.
Yeah, selling, yeah. Everybody, it is wrong to advertise medicine, but you find that these traditional healers are pasted in the city everywhere, including the residential areas. You find that there's Dr. Soso, Dr. Alonso from Malawi, or
and they're very
Africa.
proud to say where it's like the more they are foreigners, the more market they attract.
Yes.
So it's an immigration issue also, apart
issue
from just a medicinal issue.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So the medicine which they are selling, I've got health implications on men, not only men but on their partners as well.
Yes.
Because they're talking about, get this medicine, it's good for enlarging your manhood.
Your manhood.
Prolong the sexual activity.
Yes.
Get promotions and things like that. You don't get promotion by taking medicine. No. But by working hard.
Yes.
So that kind of medicine has got an effect. And I think there's much more that the government can do to check the efficacy of this
medicines.
Yeah, it has
and
not been tested.
Also I think this is why we're seeing so much GBV.
Yes. Because
I've seen medicines where they've said if you take that medicine, you are going to be active or for even 7 hours.
Yes, yeah.
Who is going to entertain you for 7 hours? Where are you going to find a woman who can withstand that kind of torture?
Yes. Yeah.
So that is why you find that these men, when they have taken those medicines, they go home. Say for example, they don't find the wife home. The next thing is they'll grab their own daughter.
Yeah.
Or we've seen people saying they found someone with an animal.
Yes, yeah.
That will happen. That is because that is not a person under normal influence.
Yeah, that is correct, because it can also lead to gender-based violence, because no one would want to have prolonged 7 hours.
7 hours? Wait, it's not normal.
It's not normal. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and the other side effect is that, it can also lead to men defiling their own children.
Yes.
Okay, because they still have, the sexual drive.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
And the woman maybe can't bear it, or maybe they are not at home.
Yeah.
So anything.
Yeah, anything like that is possible. Of course, we've heard that some traditional healers, I think it was in the paper the other day, in Sama district and Lundazi, where two traditional healers from, I think they were from Congo, raped women. Okay?
The ones who went to seek help.
The ones who went to seek help. So one in Sama district, one in Lundazi district. Yeah, so they raped those women, and you can see that some of these traditional healers have set up presence in Zambia. But we should also talk to our own government, especially the Minister of Home Affairs.
Yes.
Yeah, in particular the Immigration Department, because they are the people that are responsible for migration, people going out and coming in.
Yes.
What documents do they have?
Do those people have that they can even have the authority to have businesses here?
Yes. Yeah, so we need also to check with the responsible ministry.
Yes.
And I think we shall write to them so that we notify them. And for us, this is the second time that we are raising it. In 2019, we raised the same issue, but there was no attention from relevant authorities.
Okay.
Yeah, so we need to get the authorities to move in. Actually, there are 3 ministries involved. There's the Minister of Home Affairs, there's the Minister of Health, and the Minister of which other one? Local government.
Local government.
Yeah, because the streets where they are pasting them.
Yes.
Yeah. So all
because they're supposed to pay for all those adverts. I doubt they are paying.
They are not paying. They are posting them on the poles.
Anyway, where they think there's traffic.
Yeah, and you can see the city doesn't look.
Yeah, it's so messed up.
So messed up. I was reading one of the posters. It was so bad. They were also talking about child abortion.
What?
Yeah. And
how the medicine to do that?
Yes, to do that. And
oh my God! So the
church
needs to come in. So it's more than just the government.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I think the more we talk about it, the more
we'll even discover how many more areas of expertise need to come in.
Yeah. At one time in 2019, when we first raised the alarm, we called one of them actually, and they said, Rupert. He was somewhere in Kamwala. I said, no, Grandpa Yellow Shop, whichever the yellow shop was. So these people, it looks they have set up camps in the high density areas.
Yes.
Yeah. But the information I think the government has, because they have got Zambian registered mobile numbers, so they can be traced.
So Zicta also has to come in.
To come in, yes.
Wow, the list is getting longer and longer. Okay, gee.
Yeah.
No, it's quite worrisome, especially when you hear of people dying, because they will ask you to come and get those medicines, or maybe you want yourself to get that as an aphrodisiac.
Yes,
And then you go home. You have high blood pressure, they haven't checked your BP, they haven't checked your sugar levels, so they don't know what your health situation is. And you just take those medicines and you have no idea what they'll do to your body.
Yeah, they've got very high risk implications. Yeah, because like you were mentioning, all those ailments could be triggered by that medicine.
Yes.
And tomorrow we find that
someone is dead. Because we have heard of people who actually have taken those drugs. We don't know if it's the same ones from the streets or even the regular ones. and they've gone home, tried to perform, and they've died.
They've died, yes.
Yeah. So there's special care that needs to be taken when it comes to the health of our people.
Yeah. And I think we need to engage more with our government. Yeah, because if you look at what has been happening, these people have been there for a long.
They have.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. And I remember when I was still in secondary school, we could read those
yes,
posters.
they were still there.
They were still there.
They're taking advantage because especially when you say high density areas, the people there will accept anything.
Yes.
And sometimes it's an issue of maybe having a situation but not having enough money to go to a regular pharmacy, go to a regular hospital. So they end up being misused like that. It's really sad, you know. So those are the places that we need to target. I think the list has grown even longer.
Yes.
There's the church, there's ZICTA, there's the local government, Minister of Health, which other one? We have so many.
Affairs.
Yeah, you see, we have so many. So I think as Men's Network, maybe those you could do letters actually to all those and the church.
And the church, yes.
Yeah, at the church we have the ZCCB, we have the other bodies, mother bodies. So maybe letters to each mother body to alert them to this, because it's the same people that we are saving and the same people who are being targeted. And especially if they're being targeted by even foreigners, we don't know what their agenda is.
Yeah, we don't know their agenda.
Yeah.
We don't know where they get that medicine and how they bring it. Is it through the right channel or they
so ZRA. Wow, the list grows. Yeah, true. Because are we getting any taxes from those medicines? Wow, this is interesting. No, we are really worried. When we heard, we were like, okay, I think what is Men's Network doing? Because these men are dying because of being abused, and they are also, you know, why do they think they must use those things? Because it's a natural process. Aging is a natural process. So as you get older, you should not expect that you're going to be functioning at the same level as you were functioning when you were 20, 30. No. There has to be a way of, you know, weaning off from some behaviors, you know. So I think, and maybe that's also where the list gets longer. The Alangizi also needs to come on board. Are they teaching the couples who are getting married that it's a normal process to lose that drive? And are the women being told that after a certain age, your husband, handsome as he is, whatever as he is, he will slow down?
I was talking to a friend of mine one time. We were talking about the same issues. And he told me that, you know what, he had an opportunity to talk to one of the young men who was getting married. And it was a male go in between who brought him a team of, you know, traditional medicine.
Oh my God.
I said, no, this is wrong, because
so instead of discouraging him, is encouraging.
Yes, the one who brought it.
My God.
So you can see that there's a lot of
players who need to be talked to. Wow.
Yeah, so I felt terribly bad about it, because that was not the role of the
Alangizi.
They were damaging.
They were damaging instead of helping
him.
Wow. No, thank you so much. We are so happy that you are alert to what is going on and you are doing your part. You are there to serve the men, and in serving the men, you are also serving the women. So thank you very much for coming, Mr. Banda. Please continue with the good work. We look up to you to ensure that this is brought in the open.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So there you have it. Traditional healers are everywhere on the streets. We've got posters everywhere encouraging us to go and buy medicines from them. Mostly it's medicines to help you have children, to help you stay strong as men, and the women to be, I don't know what they're encouraging the women to be warmer, to be whatever, but all those things are not natural. What happens is that the body has its own natural way of working. When you are younger, it works in a certain way. As you get older, it slows down, and it's a process that we must accept. So don't go out looking for things that are dangerous, things that will kill you. A lot of people have lost their lives in the hope of impressing, sometimes not even their own wives. So please, stick to your partner, learn what your body is telling you. If your body is saying, no, I'm tired, accept. Enjoy the rest of your life. It's not always about sex. It's not always about pleasing people other than yourself. So, thank you so much for watching. Comfort Time continues. For those who have subscribed, we're saying thank you. Those who are yet to, we're saying please do. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up so that the videos can go to many more people. Comfort Time continues. Stay blessed. See you in the next video.